Well, hey, you fabulous interior design professional. Welcome to Business of Design. This is episode 296 on the job. Or maybe it should be called conflict on the job, because that's kind of what we're dealing with in this episode. I'm Business of Design advocate in chief, Kimberley Seldon. More importantly, though, much more importantly, I work full-time as an interior design professional, and this episode will show you exactly what I've been up to this week. We get so much great feedback from you guys when we do live episodes where I'm on the job, and so we just thought this was going to be a very busy day on the job site with the contractor dealing with a whole bunch of issues. Why don't we just record it for the podcast? In this episode, which is episode 296, as I said, you're going to hear from Ryan Rodriguez, who's one of my favorite contractors. He's definitely one of my A-team. And I had some reservations about introducing him to you because I'm sure everybody in Toronto will be calling him, but Ryan knows he better return my calls first. And that's okay. And then good news, Ryan will also be back for episode 297. That one we are going to record in studio because he has so much knowledge that he can share with interior design professionals about how to be excellent at the work that you do. Because I know that's what you want. You want to make your clients happy, you want to be excellent, and you want to work with great people. Now, this episode is interesting because it's so typical that every single day we're dealing with big decisions, sometimes big money, and managing the client's expectations, dealing with the contractor's suggestions, and trying to make the best decisions we can on behalf of so many interested parties. This episode starts off with the toughest issue, which is a disappointing moment where we discover we can't actually install the gas fireplace we intended to install. Now, you might be wondering, hey, KS, what about trade day? Yeah, we had trade day, and the trades all thought it would totally be fine. But they were unaware of a big issue with the house and the previous homeowners. The entire mechanical room and all the venting for the house are not to code and impact where we are going to place, or where we were going to place, our gas line. So when we say you can expect there will be some challenges on the job site, this is exactly what we mean. Quick announcements from you-know-who, Cheryl Horn, and then we'll get into the episode. I'm so glad you're here.
Well, with that introduction, I will do my very best to keep this quick. You guys all know that, complete details on all of our events and products, that sort of thing, are all on the website. So just the highlights today. Last week we did BOD Live, Filling the Client Pipeline. That recording is available for you within your BOD member dashboard. Coming up next month, we're going to be talking about managing discounts. There's been a lot of conversation asking for clarity around exactly how Kimberley does it. A lot of new members weighing in that they do it a little bit differently. And when we did our live seminar for the BOD commercial contract, one of our members actually came really close to convincing Kimberley to try it a different way. So she's going to join us at the next BOD Live on November 23rd, where we're talking about managing discounts. She's going to share how she does it and see if she can convince Kimberley to give it a try. Let's skip ahead to 2023. We've got our BOD 15 two-day intensive happening in Australia, March 6th and 7th. And then end of April, we've got our BOD Elite Retreat, Charleston and Savannah. In the next couple of weeks, we are going to have more details on the website about the retreat, as Kimberley is just getting back from her scouting trip to really confirm that itinerary. So we want to share. We don't share all of the details of the itinerary. We do like to keep surprises, but we will be adding a little more detail and certainly get those hotel recommendations and everything like that out to those who have already registered. And we're excited that so many have already registered. So space is limited for the retreat. I do want to mention that. So I know it seems like it's really far away, but because it is sort of a a small, tight group. If you are interested, please ask your questions now, and really consider registering early because it does fill up. So all of these are on the website in the events section. I do also want to mention the BOD commercial contract because I've been getting questions about that. The live seminar already happened, so it is available within the BOD shop in the contract section, same as our hourly and flat fee contracts. So head there, read the description. If you've got any questions about the events or the contracts, shoot me an email, Cheryl@businessofdesign.com. That's it for today. I think I did pretty good for timing.
Welcome to the Business of Design podcast with Kimberley Seldon. Business of Design is the world's best business training for interior design professionals like you. We have the systems, strategies, and protocols you need to consistently satisfy clients, increase profitability, and run your projects like a boss. Unlike traditional coaching, BOD is a fast track to immediate results. Don't try to do this alone. Join today and you'll have access to hundreds of targeted training modules, plus member perks like BOD live events, member-only podcasts, preferred pricing, and the support of an engaged community of peers. We all know design matters. At Business of Design, we think designers matter too.
Okay, we'll get there. Okay, wait. Okay, Ryan, we're recording you. Ryan Rodriguez with an S, no Z.
Correct.
All right. Scott Ryan.
Correct.
We love you guys.
Because we're the best.
I know, right? But today, we're going to solve a couple of challenges. Hit me. What's the first issue?
Our fireplace issue is the biggest issue.
Should we go and just get it over with?
100%.
Okay, let's do it. Kathy, where are you?
Nowhere.
It's the fireplace. Come. Kathy's having a baby, and Ryan and I have been arguing about whether she should name the baby Ryan or Kimberly. But right now, I think Ryan has a shot, but Kimberly is like not even in the game.
A close runner-up.
Not even close.
So our issue is that we have no way of getting outside because the gas meter's right here, right? And then they have the venting for the mechanical room. I was thinking maybe we could go through a mechanical room. And then we have so many openings, and by regulations and code for that, right, we can't get out. So I was thinking we could potentially go through the joist cavities to the back or back behind this window, but they're full. We can't get the ducting in there either. So...
And there's something about you can't be so close to a window.
3 foot roughly, right?
So is this the window the problem, or is the other
Well, we
window?
can't go that way because there's windows and air conditioning and venting from the mechanical room area, all those stipulations that stop us. But then we can't go this way because of this window.
What if we got rid of this window?
That's what you said yesterday.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Especially
Right?
they're so beautiful. They're so tall.
And then we have the window
Oh my
wells
God.
to deal with, everything else, right? So,
But they're looking at a brick stone wall. It's not like it's bringing in a lot of light. And we had a window covering plan that's pretty much going to hide the window. So what I'm thinking is, what if we propose to the clients, you can choose between a window and a fireplace, but you can't have both.
Yeah.
Is that really where we're at?
that's kind of where we're at because we would have to be kind of like on this realm of the window to be so far from the meter as well, right?
Okay. What else did you explore? Because I know they're going to say, are you 100% sure this can't be solved? Like, how do I convince them that we explored everything?
So I've had the fireplace installers come out twice, right? When we've been going back and forth with this last week. And then there's no real option, right? I've explored going out and doing a chase. Like if we were to do a chase all the way up and let the venting go higher than it needs to do and then brick that chase every which way. But again, the gas meter is the biggest concern there. We can't be that close to it.
How big of a deal is it to move a gas meter?
So that's why I also looked at that as well, right? So we can't go closer to the front of the house because of window, fireplace venting, the main floor fireplace venting, and everything else.
Right.
So that's the other.
Could the gas meter go that away?
Well, then now we're going even further, right?
Right.
And then we have these window wells to deal with, right? So we'd have to go out, and there's nowhere to go. It's all the way back at this corner.
Is
And
that a
then
no?
reconnecting all well, it's a huge cost to incur,
Which is,
right?
What is the cost?
Yeah.
20,000?
Well, it's not going to be that crazy, but I mean, it's a cost. But again, the other thing is too, if we bring Enbridge or whoever King
They're
City
shutting
gas thing
down
is,
this whole place.
yeah, because there's some venting concerns
In
Elsewhere.
addition to it.
in addition to it, which is
Okay.
not our problem, but
Previous
a
builder.
pre-existing.
Previous builder. Okay, could we tie our problem to that problem and get it all wrapped into one
Well, though,
neat
if they come here,
package?
they might shut down the gas, and then you got no gas into the home until
Ever?
everything's rectified.
until everything is rectified.
Then you're looking at 100.
Well, it's going to be costly, but it's not that, right? Like,
Wow.
so my
they bought it
simple
off that builder, remember?
solution is an electric fireplace.
That's so cute. Isn't that sweet? Have you ever seen one that looks really,
So
really good?
I have.
He's
they've come a
prepared.
long way.
This is why we love Scott Ryan. They're prepared.
And there are a few like they're not a gas fireplace, but realistically, when it's off, is it going to still look the same as the gas fireplace when it's off?
Yeah,
right?
so we can
when you
say
turn it off.
when it's off, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But
If you ever want to use it.
how often are they going to use this fireplace to begin with, right?
Well, you do know that in the upstairs in the master bedroom, we're ripping out the
I know. So
the
we get a
electric
pretty,
fireplace
we get
to
a
put in the
beautiful gas
so-
fireplace up there, right?
Okay.
And everywhere else. This is
Well,
generally,
listen, these are all, the client's going to ultimately make a decision. She's smart and she'll make a decision quickly, which is why I wanted to get us on site today. And we can FaceTime her. She's at home she's at the cottage with COVID. So again, round number 2 or something.
Yeah.
Following this meeting, I was able to FaceTime with my client, and I love this couple. I love this woman. She makes such fast decisions. She's like, I'm going to spend 20, 30,000 exploring this, that, and the other thing, closing up a window. Forget it. Electric fireplace. Kimberly, pick whichever one you want. Done. I don't know about you guys, but this is the kind of scenario that would have terrified me years ago. I was so uncomfortable with these kinds of conversations with clients. And now I've learned a trick that I think is super helpful. I often have these kinds of conversations with the contractor present because there's something about that other company involved who's giving the news. I'm just the messenger. They're actually the expert who has to execute. There's something about having them present that is calming and reassuring to the clients. So I often will have these big conversations, particularly if there's going to be a disappointment as a team with my contractor or trade. And I always approach it the same way. We're going to make a quick decision and move on. This is business as usual. We're not going to have drama. It's going to be fine. I'm so fortunate because these clients are also like that. But I have had clients in the past who might have dealt differently with a situation like this, and so I'm very grateful. Let's see what else is going to come up today.
I don't know.
She did. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That guy has plumber butt going on right now.
Oh, easy.
The landscaper. That shouldn't be allowed. I'm supposed to be looking at a beautiful view.
Well, it's beautiful in someone's eyes.
I don't know who's.
Okay, can we deal with the spa bath now?
Sure.
All right, and then we'll okay, is there everything else is good here? The millwork is all ready and okay. Just a small problem with like
this is overkill, right?
Yeah.
On these brackets.
Right now, we might not need it.
Ryan's
Essentially.
demonstrating that you could stand on the bracing for the fireplace.
Pregnant lady could get on it.
Yeah.
No problem. All of us get.
All right.
So I got taper. Eli will probably actually stop in
You
today.
could use this.
He's got to fix this. Yeah. So, and then that's what I'm getting at,
yeah,
right?
my
So
trap.
your trap didn't work. It wasn't long enough. But you
Didn't
can't
we get
see anything.
the trap from the supplier? Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
but
see anything.
it's where it lines up. So the
Okay.
tail piece wasn't long enough,
Oh, got
and
it.
the drop wasn't long enough.
Okay, but you fixed it.
We have it hooked up with
We just
ABS
have
right now.
it-
You
you
can't
can't even see it.
Like you can't see anything there.
But
Okay.
for next time when I order a trap, what am I supposed to do? Call you
Well,
first?
depending on the tail and line, like they should sell you attachments as well, right?
Oh my gosh, these faucets are spectacular.
Because we're doing a trap upstairs,
Yeah.
a decorative
Yeah.
trap.
So I tend to go with the barrel traps as opposed to the P trap.
Okay.
You know the
Just straight.
the straight barrel. I think they look nicer
I'll
than
show
that.
you
So
what
this
it
is your pieces here, right?
Okay, so we could probably return that
Yeah.
and just say you gave us the wrong
That's custom
thing.
color, but I don't know. Brizo's a little
Yeah.
neat, but
Yeah. All right. The tiles are beautiful, but you can see they need to be cleaned desperately.
oh yeah. I got to get cleaners through this whole.
No,
place,
that
right?
wasn't a criticism of you. It's just a note to self because of this little, the little ridges
Right, it's even the in the hair.
Yeah.
It needs to be cleaned up.
and the
Do you wanna write
floor.
down the floor
That toilet
stopper?
is definitely
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wrong place.
Yeah, so I added that right there, but yeah, we
floor
need to,
stopper?
just so I know we crossed the last.
I don't have it. I'm not taking any notes. Are you
Oh,
taking
no,
notes?
you've had
Here.
that, so I just don't have a pen.
Oh, in my hand is a pen.
Okay, lots to unpack there. We moved to the basement bathroom, which we call the spa bathroom. And we got a call from the contractor. We got a call from Ryan, and he said your decorative trap for the sink is not the right size. It doesn't fit, which seemed like a really big problem at the time. And it might have been. However, we have a very tall apron in front. It's all marble. It's gorgeous. I'm so excited about it. And he was able to do a non-decorative trap and nobody can see it. But Kathy asked a question in there like, hey, when I'm ordering a sink with a decorative trap, what am I supposed to ask for? If you can't rely on the person who's selling you a sink to sell you the correct trap, oh my gosh, that's trouble, right? And we had recently a similar situation where we bought new exterior doors and interior doors for a project. And we ordered all the doors, we ordered the hardware, the knobs, the privacy latches, etc. And then we found out we also needed hinges. I forget what the other thingamabob was, but we're like, hey, at the point we're telling you we're ordering the hardware for exterior doors and you know we need hinges, why was that not on your list? It's hard for us to know all the little things that are required to fulfill an order, but it's a reminder to just slow down and ask, is there anything else we're going to need to be able to hang this door? Is there anything else we're going to need to be able to have a P-trap that is the right size for the sink we just ordered and our project?
Okay, so, the glass wall, let me see.
Read it.
It looks good. Is it? Yeah, that looks great. Oh, now you can have kind of privacy when you're in the toilet.
Yeah, so I have taper coming. We'll finish these areas and behind the toilet, and then painter coming.
I was gonna say we have more
And we'll
tile
wrap
left,
that.
and we're gonna paint out.
All of this is painted. I'll send the caulking guys through the silicone, the showers, and silicone everything.
We're gonna paint this piece too.
It's up to you, right? So everything's
yeah.
cedar, right? I don't know if I just don't have the painter apply like a clear on it, right?
No, we don't. I don't want it because this is too formal and this is too casual. So I want the cedar contained inside the sauna. So my question, I guess we go right up to there.
Right up to the glass.
And we can either paint it to blend in with the wall, or we could make it black. That's
almost what I'm thinking, right? But here, then do we just tape a line?
You have to tape a line. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Break it, right?
Isn't it?
So, that's why I did it all in cedar just to tie in with the sauna, right?
No, it's exactly the right thing. But then once I saw it, I'm like, the cedar's it's not working with the rest of the room. Is there anything we could do here? I guess we could route something, huh? We could do a channel or something just to make it look a little bit more.
Give it a depth? Yeah, I can. I just can't go too far in it. I could maybe go 3/8 at max.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So then I'm almost there. It was funny when I got here, I was thinking it's definitely going to be white, but now I think, what do you think, Kath? Black. We just do it black.
Yeah, I like black.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's on us. That's not on you.
That sounds good.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Everything looks great. Can you
Did
believe
you just give me a random dimension at 4, or is that like a standard?
What are you
for
talking
the
about?
drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think the
He
next
wants
one
to
is
know-
drop. I want to drop this because this is going to be too tall for Jim, right? I want to shrink this.
Yeah.
Too short for Jen.
Yeah.
So did you just
I
randomly
think
say
4 is the
4?
next. 4 is the next,
4,
right?
okay.
And
He
it will
wants
go
to
up in the
know.
ceiling roughly.
Yeah, and listening to this, I realize we're really showing you our soft underbelly here. Lots of things are being tweaked, which is not exactly a perfect scenario. I could tell you all the reasons why that's true, but the reality is we had a hard time keeping this project on track this year because of delays, largely due to COVID. Unfortunately, the clients have been extremely understanding, but when months and months go by and you're not paying attention to the project, don't you find there are more issues to deal with? So anyway, you just heard us deal with the fact that rather than trimming out the sauna that's also in the spa bathroom with cedar on the exterior of the sauna, I would have preferred it to be painted. So we're going to do that. I talked to the client about it. She fully agrees. And rather than have a tape line where you enter the sauna, the frame above, you have the door there. And so it's a single piece of cedar. You'd have to have a tape line from the painter. I asked Ryan if he could route that out so we'd have a more definitive line. And he said, yeah, no problem. There is also a shower that was existing in this room, which we kept, and the existing shower head is so low for our client. He's quite tall, so we're just seeing if we can get a different elbow to raise it up for him. I'm exhausted just hearing this, and I wonder if you realize as you're going through the day all the big decisions that are thrown at you and all the tasks you are juggling and managing, right? This is illuminating for me because I get done at the end of the day and I think I'm exhausted, but what did I do? And when I listen to this, I'm like, I know what I did, and it's hard work. Let's listen into the next challenge.
Okay, so Kimberly picked a door color and you sent it to Ryan.
Yes, I actually have samples today, so we'll look at that.
And then do you want to pick a black today?
Yeah, we'll pick that. We've got samples, so we'll pick from that. I'm recording now. Okay, try that again, both of you. I dare you to say that to my, to my recorder. What'd you say, Kathy? Speak up. I can't hear you.
You said Kimberly is the best. There's never any changes.
If I come up with an idea that's better, don't you want to hear it?
We would love to hear anything. We're willing to hear anything.
Well, how are you on Ryan's side now? Don't you work for me?
I'm saying
what the hell is going
everyone's
on?
willing to hear.
Okay, so Kath, oak frost, what do you think? The cabinetry.
Yes.
That's going to be shelves in the kitchenette, which I don't see them on here. Shelves, oak frost. And it's going to be I'm going to use the same thing for the, in the theater, theater. What am I saying? The coffee table in the theater.
The DJ booth.
The DJ booth. Wait, weren't we going to switch the outlets to black? What happened?
That was in the
That's in the theater. That's done. Okay, sorry. Or did you ever bill us for that, Ryan?
I don't know what I billed.
I don't know what you billed us for. The cabinetry, we're going to use the same black for the wood parts. Right, Kath? We're going to use the same Benjamin Moore here.
For the DJ booth?
No, I'm in the Spirits Lounge now.
Oh.
Just the gables have to be sprayed, and then the rest is metal, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then we're going to go through.
There's a bit of an upper above the wine fridge.
Yeah, so all of that. Anything that has to be black. Oh, do we know where the Truesdells is? Okay. Spa bath. So then the spa bath, we're going to paint out the cedar in the same thing. Paint out cedar. And then we're going to go upstairs with Ryan, right? And go through
phase
2. Is this only phase 2? Why does it feel like phase 9?
There's been a 9-year gap.
It has been a 9-year gap. Door stopper. Okay, we'll get that. Okay.
Well, at this point, probably some of you have PTSD just thinking about your own projects and what's been going on. So I think you've heard enough. I certainly have heard enough. But just want you to know that you're not alone. I really do understand what this work is like and how complicated it is. And I sometimes meet people who are fans of the podcast or Business of Design members, and they'll say, well, you never have these problems. You don't understand. But oh my gosh, yeah, I do. And it doesn't matter how long you're in business. It really doesn't. There's always some new thing that can trip you up. And I'm learning all the time. So I hope that this episode made you feel that you're not alone, that there's a community here at Business of Design, including me, that really cares that you do well and that your business is thriving. And we know what you're going through, and we can be there for each other and pull each other up. Because honestly, I cannot do this without all of you guys. And special thanks to Kathy Seal, who is my right hand and my left hand, and I just adore her. And special thanks to Ryan Rodriguez as well. And again, you'll hear from Ryan Rodriguez next week. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. Have a fabulous week. And I hope a week that is absolutely free of job site conflicts or challenges. Stay well, everybody.
Thank you for being part of the Business of Design community. and supporting BOD's mission to improve the industry one design business at a time. It's time for you to take the next step and join Business of Design. Like thousands of design professionals in 50 countries around the world, you'll find the systems, strategies, and protocols you need to dramatically improve your business and transform your life. What are you waiting for? Start today